Hi Cliff fans and welcome to another one of my Cliff Richard 5-minute album reviews, and today I'm going to review Cliff's 2016 album Just Fabulous Rock and Roll, which is absolutely fantastic. It was his follow-up to the Fabulous Rock and Roll Songbook album, which I absolutely love as well. This album I like probably a little bit better in the fact that there's some absolute crackers on this album. Opens with Blue Suede Shoes with Elvis, which was a dream come true. Some people who follow me on Facebook will know that I set up a page back in 2009, and the name of the page on Facebook was Let Cliff Record with Elvis. And it was a kind of petition page for the Elvis Presley estate to allow a duet with Cliff, and because I know it would be a dream come true for Cliff, and it would be a dream come true for fans of Cliff and Elvis, which I am. I absolutely love Cliff, I absolutely love Elvis, and I would have loved to see a duet. And that finally happened in 2016 with this album. And Cliff's vocals were put onto Elvis's Blue Suede Shoes, which was absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. Dream come true to hear my two heroes together. The single was released. There was a limited amount of CD singles released, so it didn't really chart. Unfortunately, it would have been absolutely brilliant for it to chart, but it didn't. But it's still, I reckon it's probably my favourite song on this album, just because it's Cliff and Elvis, Blue Suede Shoes. So that follows Butterfly, which is a great track, originally by Charlie Gracie. Absolutely love the original, but Cliff's is better in my opinion. Absolutely love the updated version. Um, One of the strongest songs on the album follows with Sweet Little 16. I love all the Chuck Berry songs on this album. He does a couple. He does Sweet Little 16, Roll Over Beethoven, and Memphis, Tennessee. And I think they're three of the strongest songs on this album. Just absolutely fantastic Chuck Berry covers. Follows She's Got It, which was a surprise. It wasn't, it's not really one of Little Richard's most well-known songs, but obviously Cliff loves it, and I suppose he just doesn't want to release just on songs that are too familiar. He likes a surprise sometimes, so he brought on She's Got It, which was a great surprise. Absolutely love it. It's a lot of energy in the song. Followed by another one which I was surprised at as well, his latest Flame, because it's from Elvis. It's nearly 60 song, which I thought Cliff, if he was going to do any Elvis covers on this album, he'd stick to the 50s, because there's so many Elvis 50 songs which Cliff could cover for this album. But he went with a song from, I think, 1960 or 1961 Elvis, and it was his latest Flame, but he done an absolutely fantastic version. The next song is probably it to me. 1958 Moved is the greatest record ever made. I absolutely love it. It's still my favorite record ever made. And this re-recording does a lot of energy again. It's absolutely fantastic version of it. With it's such a great band. It's I know they're all Nashville musicians. Absolutely fantastic version of Move It. Followed by You Send Me, which was a Sam Cooke original, and absolutely love the Sam Cooke version. Absolutely love Cliff's version. Another surprise is Multiplication, which is a kind of forgotten track by Bobby Darin, and I know this was a very popular song with fans when Cliff toured around that time, and absolutely love it as well. Now, there's so many of my favorite songs on this album, but if I have to pick one of my absolute favorites on this album, I would pick Roll Over Beethoven, because there's so much energy in it. I absolutely love the song. I love right from the start to finish. There's so much energy. It's such fun to hear Cliff sing Roll Over Beethoven. Followed by Dimples, which I'm sure a lot of people. It was originally recorded by John Lee Hooker. It's a blues song, which is probably the biggest surprise on this album for Cliff to do a blues song by John Lee Hooker. I know he changed some of the lyrics or added some lyrics to it because John Lee Hooker's version is a blues song, so there's not that many lyrics in it. So I suppose to make it modern, he kind of had to add a few more lyrics. And I'm sure some of you know, but some of you may not know, that this actually features on the guitar Peter Frampton, legendary singer, guitarist from the 1970s onwards. And that follows with two Jerry Lee Lewis songs put together, Great Balls of Fire, a whole lot of shaking going on, absolutely fantastic. Followed by Memphis, Tennessee, which was another great one he done in concert. Followed by another Everly Brothers song. Cliff has recorded some amount of Everly Brothers songs in the past. The Rock and Roll Songbook had Wake Up Little Susie, so it was great to have Cathy's Clown on this one. Another surprise Little Richard song follows with Keep a Knockin', which is absolutely fantastic. It's so much energy in that one from Cliff. And the album closes with an original song by Steve Mandel called It's Better to Dream, which was my favourite song on this album when I first got it. So maybe because I've overplayed it, it's gone down a little bit, but I still absolutely love the song. But yeah, again, I overplayed it, and also there was a Christmas version released of it as well, which I played to death at Christmas as well. So maybe I just have this song overplayed. So overall, I think Roll Over Beethoven is my favourite on this album. But altogether, this album is definitely 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely love everything about this album. Dream come true for Cliff to do a couple of rock and roll albums. And again, as I say, dream come true for him to sing with Elvis. So 10 out of 10 for just fabulous rock and roll.